So this is April 16th and it's raining outside. Raining pretty bad. I just got an alert on my phone for flash flood. And this is what outside look like. You see those glass? It allows light to go into the subway system downstairs. And they've been trying to clog, seal up the leak that is going on downstairs when this is happening upstairs. It also happens when it's snow and the snow melt. But you see everyone got their umbrella. Not that those umbrellas are doing any good because that wind is blowing so hard. But that umbrella is bottoming out and topping out and turning the other way. Turning every which way but the protective way. So they've been working hard for the last week and a half, 2 weeks to seal this station. You see, as people walk through the station, they don't notice that there are certain panels that have to be placed strategically to catch water and put it into the drainage system. So from those glass and other areas, water seep into the station. And they've been working hard, namely right about around here. And as you can see, there's only one or two spots that you see those drips. But over here that they haven't patched yet, and you can see that yellowing right there is from the constant bombardment of the water. And it's dripping. See that? That's how hard it comes into the station. And that lady mopping right there, that's probably, if the storm goes on all day, is a worker gonna have to do that. But those are those glass things I'm talking about upstairs. I'm right exactly under what I just showed you just now. And through some sealing on those, it's not that bad, but it's still dripping here, all along there where the glass is. So it comes through the glass. And it would be a shame if they have to take those glass out just to seal that up. But as you can see, they made a construction like a storage area here, so they intend fully to seal this station up, and you can see it's all there. And you see little drips there. And we're back to those glass things. Matter of fact, exactly the ones that I showed you upstairs are these right here. We're right under what I just showed you upstairs. And it's not so bad over here, but it's bad enough because it gets worse. You see little areas right there. Those are still those glass things. But it allowed the natural light to come in, which is a plus because when you're underground and you're still connected to the outside, you know, it creates a lack of anxiety. But as you get down here, and those are not the glass there, it's actually leaking.
That's right, guys. 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 That's right, guys.
You're actually leaking. And you have a monitor here telling you not to go into that stuff. And it's cordoned off. See? And this is some of the most beautiful areas right here. See that? But she has to squeegee it down into the drain. So that ceiling that they're doing upstairs, and from over there to over here, there's another mural over here. And unfortunately, it's not that bad on this side. See? But it's bad enough to where that leakage over there runs off over here. To where that booth is. Oh, it's bad. It's like you need galoshes for this stuff. But they have a work shed over there, so definitely they're about to combat this. See, so we come up a half a level. You got some flooding going on here still. So it's a battle. And there's another shed over here. And you see leakage there. Yeah. But other than that, this part of the station, yeah, and it's an historic place because this part of the station depict all the artistry and all the theaters and stuff that goes on in Times Square. Yeah, this is the complex of Times Square Port Authority and the main transition point between Port Authority, Times Square, and Grand Central. So you got the bus station, you got Metro North, and Grand Central, Metro North, Port Authority leads you into Penn Station connection, direct connection. One stop and you're in Penn Station. One stop and you're at Grand Central. This is what this complex offer. And as you see those patch holes right there, those are holes that they pump some kind of a sealant in. And it's lessened it because this area used to be like the other area I showed you just a minute ago. But you still see some dripping going on, even though they pumped that sealant in there. So the sealant helped, but it didn't, because you got fissures that goes through the cement as you have fissures that goes through rocks. And unless you pump that sealant through and you see that sealant come out upstairs where it starts from, you're gonna have drips and you're gonna have breakdown eventually. But hopefully they get that under control because the engineers have made their sheds and they intend to pick up their weapon and eliminate this monster, which is the water deteriorator leakage. And that's the connector right there between this complex, which is Times Square, and the complex, which is Grand Central, entailing the Lexington Avenue line and Metro North. As you see, one train leave, one train arrive, and this line, which is the one line next